Okay. So I did a whole thing, guys. I changed all kinds of things, fixed things, reinstalled things, uninstalled things. Every trick I could find in the book. So it's loading faster, which is great. Which means I might have fixed it. Because it already feels better, it's working faster. Yes, this was the gift that I don't want to lose. Oh, I have to do this again. That's my interface. And going quite well. Okay, cool.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Guess I just need a reinstall. I didn't loosen my files. Guys, this is exactly why we have cloud save. This was only possible, if this works out, was only possible because of the cloud saves at GOG. Which, huge thank you to GOG for keeping cloud saves. What is this?
Now's
glowing
better than
crystal?
later.
Who goes? No one. Thank you, Gover. Hey, I didn't suspect people would be on. That's awesome. Hey, man, thank you. That's great, dude. Thank you so much. See, now I forgot what I was doing. Oh, man. Well, so far, just to get everyone up, the test is going wonderfully. Time flies when watching fun. Aw, dude, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you're here, Gover, because I was just looking. I actually am running out of State of Decay videos. I only have a few left. So that means I have to make more, and I already started doing more of State 1 to show off State 1, because I love State 1. So, a lot more coming down the pipeline, man. Well, Stacey, I'm surprised you're up. What time is it, though? Yeah, it's like 10:30. Oh, it's 10:30. It's not that late. Alright, friends, what are you doing?
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
By the what?
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh. Think I see. This is about Shale, isn't it? I should have known.
Whoa.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance! My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now. My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Okay, yeah, this is Shale's origin, but see, one thing that always bothered me about this one is he's clearly a mage. His father was a mage, he clearly has mage abilities. So why is he not in the circle? You know what I'm saying? It always bothered me. Always bothered me. Yeah, what killed this man? Who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
Oh no. Jeez, Stacy. Hey, alright, how's it going? I'm doing well, buddy. How about yourself?
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
I have not seen that. So this was a bear your father made, huh? Convenient.
Why won't she come back, or at least yell out? I don't understand! Not really. We never came down here after my father died. My mother was too frightened. The barrier was supposed to keep most people out, and those who got past it dealt with whatever lies ahead. I can only imagine what my father was doing that he needed to be so careful. I'm not sure I want to know. I was so young when he died, I hardly remember. All I know is he was a fine mage and a healer. What he needed this laboratory for, or why the Circle of Magi let him be out here, I honestly have no idea.
Seriously, why was he let out here? And not in a circle?
How to activate it? We just used the control rod and the code phrase. Or did Mother give them the wrong one? I wouldn't be surprised. She said she never wanted to see Shale activated again. Bring back Amelia and I'll gladly tell you the proper phrase, if you really want it. And then what will happen to Amalia? No, I won't tell you. I don't care what you do. If you want that bloody golem, then find my little girl. You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
All right, all right.
Very brave man. Yeah, I want to see the real, probably tonight before I go to bed. I'm gonna watch it because
I'll get on it.
I cannot wait, and I have to go through this like 4 more times. And that sounds dangerous.
I'll get on it.
Alright, friends, I kind of need you here. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, buddy. Thank you so much for subbing, man. Yeah, East Coast. So what is it, like midnight over there for you? Midnight or 1? Right? Like I'm not. Oh shoot! Did I just give away the wolf? I did. I did.
Got it. All right. Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. Got it. All right. Defend yourself. Got it.
Assist.
That's it!
Okay, those are demons. 1:30. Wow. Yes. Good night, buddy. Take care of yourself, and thank you so much again. I'll see you later. And good night, Stacy. I do hope the demons don't get me this time. And it looks like the fixes are working because this feels a lot better. So I might have no more problems with Dragon Age. Which is what I want. Harvest Festival Ring. The Dalish Ring. I think I'm gonna give you this ring. Could have sworn I changed that. I guess I gotta change it again. Hold on a second. How do I mark things? Controls. The one thing it did wipe was it wiped my controller settings, so that's not cool. Tab. Of the enchanter. He was an enchanter? Not a first enchanter, though. He was interrogating demons? He was experimenting on Shale, and he was interrogating a demon. Already not liking this guy. This never goes well.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people. Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting. I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
No, that's not really a cat.
No, leave me alone. Kitty!
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger. Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
about that.
All right.
And I wonder if I can go into my inventory here and change some armor around. Be most helpful. That is not proper attire.
I will savor your every curve and
Okay. Right.
Oh, he died. Wow.
Yes.
Wow, the demon. Oh my god. Warding would be nice. Really, really don't like her.
good to go. Get off my back. Try to be merciful.
That's right. Fire does not like ice.
On your guard, wretch.
Is it time to kill something? That's better than later. All right, all right.
God. Well, he is not gonna like that. Nope, he's not gonna like that at all.
See what's the radar. Let me see this one. Die already. Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back? She's dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least. I'm grateful. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han, if you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Man. So yeah, he was a type of mad scientist. I wonder he died. He was messing with some real powerful things. Just looking into the golems, how they worked.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical. It thinks these crystals are simply for show, I see. Huh. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead? Some got away, then. How unfortunate. Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command? Perhaps I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must. I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Hey!
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken? I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me? May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful? It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village. I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough? Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, "Golems, stop crushing my head." Ah! Yes, I'm just funny that way. Yes, very likely.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large. Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way. This should be interesting.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
What's up, Toasted? No, I've just been on for about half an hour. Not too long.
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy. I think not. I am made of pure rock, skin to core. At best, I can become a pile of dust, but a smear I will definitely not leave behind. That's for softer, squishier things like itself and its friends. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Shale is a very grumpy person. Speaking of which, let's get some armor. You will be my tank, friend. One willpower. Okay, so a cellar. Okay. Well, now I have a golem. Wow. Let's head back to camp. Heal up my wounds, and then we'll go to the next area. The pup.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is. It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak. Oh. It doesn't have better things to do. Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it. I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark. I have no idea. Wilhelm used to brag that the dwarves stopped making golems centuries ago. I do not age as you soft creatures do. Sadly, my memory is no better. Plus, I get bored and stop paying attention. That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
Jeez.
Humph, I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out. With a chisel and a lot of nerve. He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it? So long as it realizes that I'm inexpensive and not cheap. Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Oh, managing my backpack. I need all these weapons to start being equipped to my people. Doing pretty well, not cluttering up my pockets. Oh my god, it's 131. Oh, I see why. Yeah, if I don't like it, I can just buy it back. No need to keep them. Leliana, I got some shoes for you.
Oh, how dear of you. thank you so much. Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much.
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
I don't know if I want to take her. No, I'll take Alistair.
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
Oh no, I should have joined the fray.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some Darkspawn's belly, or or be hung as a deserter.
I dare say most people think the same of you and me, if not worse.
I fled the battlefield when Loghain betrayed us. I abandoned my men, and they died. And Cailan with them. He was my king, my friend, maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar. Leave it to me to be the one who lingers. But if it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
The royal arms chest. It's where Cailan kept his father's sword. The one he always said he'd slay the archdemon with.
More than that, there was a secret compartment where he kept documents concerning his dealings with Empress Selene and the Orlesians.
Whoa.
He didn't get the chance. Duncan was so busy with the new recruits and keeping Loghain at bay. Whatever his reasoning, it's me Cailan entrusted it to. The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
But you said Cailan entrusted it to you.
I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
You'll be taking me along, won't you? Call me sentimental, but I left behind some Darkspawn that really deserve a sword through the middle.
The events at Ostagar still haunt my thoughts, Warden. If that is where we are headed, I would like to accompany you.
It is vital that the King's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the King's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Cailan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Return to Ostagar. Oh my. That's where we're going.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh, back to this nightmare.
Something about returning here makes me feel old, Wyn.
And what exactly are you implying, Alistair?
What? What? Nothing. No, I just thought...
You just thought I might be an expert at feeling old and could share some sage advice.
I just mean that I was a different person then. I believed him, you know? That it would be a glorious battle, that we'd win.
I did too. We were all a little bit younger the last time we were here.
Well, Not you. You've always been old.
With lips like that, son, you'll be lucky if you live to be half my age.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
This was the infirmary, I remember it. That's a hoppin' raven.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Watch it! Ready. Got it.
The joining chalice. War Council. Alright, what do you got on you? Kaelin's Greaves. You jerk.
What's the matter, Alistair?
I don't know, it just feels wrong to find this here. Poured over by Darkspawn and thick with their rot. It was his.
I know, I feel it too. But he is not the first king to ever fall in battle, or even the first to fall to the Darkspawn.
Yes, but this wound cuts deeper.
And it will bleed longer. But we must keep moving. No doubt the Darkspawn are eager to give us plenty more reasons to mourn.
Now's better than later. Got it.
No, we're not
I'll
done
get
yet.
on it. Later. All right, all right. Well, no, still only run while you still can.
Uh-oh.